connection. This came up because something I seen about somebody speaking on having a connection. And then when I start asking the questions about like, so, how do you like the person as like within a personality? Um, they're like nothing, but when we have sex, it's like amazing, and I'm like, wow. Connections can happen between any and everybody, but not like real life stuff. When it comes to like real life dealing with each other about situations, finances, children, the household, like what about the connection and talking about stuff? What's the point in pursuing certain situations? It just makes no sense to me. But, whatever. And I like to like bring this back to myself, or we should always bring this back to ourselves. Like when we don't have connections with certain people, then what frequency are you on, or what's your vibration and what's their vibration? Because if we don't connect with each other, then we obviously on different levels where we just don't click, we don't understand each other. And quite frankly, who wants to really deal with someone like that, where you can't really connect with them on every level? Like you cannot be satisfied with just connecting with someone on one level, whether it's like we connect with everything, but when it comes to finances, it's like no, we just don't connect that way. But that makes no sense to be with someone about like that, because you should and you can find someone that you connect with on every single level. And it's about your vibration, it's about the levels that you are and the frequency that you are, and just the time that you are in when it comes to life, the timing, how to make bills your priority, how to navigate life, how to make sure you're at work, cleaning and cooking, all that stuff. When you are a certain age and you do get that experience from family or someone is there to teach you, then most of the time you're just lucky. And then you might find someone, and if you find someone that you have that age gap, then you will see like it's a frequency thing. It's like we're vibing at the same level. So that is something else to look at when you're not vibing with somebody on the same level and there's a big age gap. Most of the time it's because like the raising, and it's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. Like I feel like I was raised slower than people that was around my age for a long time, especially when I was younger. I feel like my friends will ride by or see me in a street or something, and they see me playing with kids that were way younger than me running around, and they were like laughing at me all the time. I didn't know it was an issue, but I did see later on that I am being brought up like at a slower pace for my age. Also because I wasn't into like paying the bills and doing all that extra stuff that adults do when there was adults that were my age. And they were doing that. I wasn't doing it, but people that was my age was doing it, and I didn't see why. But then later on, I kind of caught up with my age at a slow pace. But then once I got to a certain age, I kind of quickly just like it just shot up. Like okay, okay, and then like a lot of things changed for me. There's just the way that I felt when it came to jobs, the type of jobs I wanted to work, type of jobs I didn't. I felt like it's a little not in my league just because of my age, and now I have responsibilities now, so I can't just be working any type of job. Like my mindset changed, and then when it did change, it changed very quickly, and it only inclined like I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. I have to feel a certain type of way about myself, about my life, about the people I hang around, about the people I associate with, the people I decide to call my friends, the people I decide to let go. And it's really hard to even do that sometimes. But I'm really getting off subject, so let's get to what I'm talking a little bit back more into connections. Like, you could be connected through sex, but that's just a sexual connection. Something about attraction, like there's just this huge thing on attraction and just attracting certain people. Now, people want, like, because if somebody asks me about being attracted to somebody, are you attracted to someone? For me, attraction is not about looks. You don't, like, people always think that attraction is just about the way someone looks, but we get attracted to things every day. Like, I could be attracted to a picture, I could be attracted to, yeah, it's just so many things that you could be attracted to, something that catches your attention. But when you speak about attraction and you thinking that it is really about the way that somebody looks, you really like how they look. But attraction, now, this is an example of being attracted to someone. Everybody, like, talks, a lot of people talk about how oh, you were into them like 2 years ago, and they was trying to get you with you for 2 years, and now 2 years later you're talking about you're marrying a person. But, like, and I would probably say, like, I wasn't attracted to them 2 years ago, because yes, why they look the same, he looks the same, you know. There was no attraction. That's why people know each other for years. You could know somebody for years, and then you never attracted to them until years later. But you've been around that person now. Now you started catching these feelings because you've been around a person, and now you see the person for what they are. You like their personality. Attraction is the whole package. Like, when you're attracted to someone, you're attracted to the whole package. Saying that you're attracted to someone when you first meet them, no, because that declines and inclines. Like, the attraction, when you meet them, you might not see anything, or you might see a lot in them, but you don't know their personality. And that's why most of the time you meet somebody and you learn their personality, you like, I'm not really into that person. Well, you were never attracted to them then, because, like I said, attraction is something. It's a whole package. Attraction is when you meet the person and you like the person after knowing that person's whole package, their personality, their character, like if they're funny or not, if they're nice looking or not. Like, you meet that person, you've met them for a while, you see what you like, or you see what you like. You see what you like, and then you meet the person, and then he's a jerk, and then he's whack, or she's whack and not funny. Like, there's so much, and it's like, no, you don't pay bills, you don't, like, there's a lot of things you just don't do, and it's not for me, and my attraction, like, can't grow for you. I think that's a good example. So yeah, that's just a little bit. It's a big difference, Now, if we put them together, can a connection become attraction? Yes. Or you can see how 1 minute you are attracted to someone, and then the next minute it's like a whole different story. Like, that's just like knowing the person for a while. That's really the best way. But something I definitely realized is that we are able to decide on who we are attracted to and not. Like, I said something to my friend about, I really can date someone, like, where it don't matter how much I love what I feel about you. When you are dead to me, everything goes out the window. And there's a lot of people that's like that. Like, you're dead to me, everything is out the window. Am I attracted to you? Hell, like, no. Like, and when I decide that, it's the sad part about it, and especially, this is like mostly women, when we decide we are no longer attracted to you, we become very indifferent. It really don't matter to me about who you with, what you do. you know, what you do to fix, like, we most of the time it never goes back to being 100% anyway. Like, it's never going to be 100%. So what's the freaking point? Like, let's just go our separate ways. Because women have that tendency, like, to, when they decide on something, that's it. Men are like a little different, like, because they just be looking at you in a way where I'm still going to sleep with you. Some, because there are men that could really just like get out of my face, like, no, like, they want nothing to do with you. But when women do it, I'm saying, like, men can do it, but it's rare because they don't really have those type of feelings where they feel like they need to, like, just get away from me, unless you're like crazy, and like, or some of them, like, I have a crazy baby mom or whatever. When you're like crazy, they usually do that, but they don't just do that. Like, men don't really just dead women, like, for no reason. But a woman, like, when we become indifferent about things, it's like, just move on. Because even if I did give you another chance, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna be like, I'm just whack. Like, you're gonna wind up breaking up with me, you know. So that's just something you do. Date longer, but the only problem with that is, it's like, man, you really don't see some, like, people sometime until you are in the house with them. Let me tell you, when you meet someone and you spending so much time apart, you really feel like you miss the person more, where you can hold that same energy towards them, like, where they don't see the real you, because it's like, I don't really have to be away from you. But I need to make sure that I'm always knowing a person for a while, or spending like nights, like, see the person, you know. But you guys let me know what you think about this in the comments, and thanks for tuning into this video. I think I've been talking for a while now. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification button so you can receive all the new videos once I upload it. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and so I can know to make more videos like this. And like always, happy manifesting. Bye.